But even if he got the Maledict, it would not be enough. You see Morphling get Morphling to Strength immediately at this point. So, by the way, the skill build for a Morphling is max wave point by 7, but also max morph. A lot of beginner Morphling players, I see them getting the Adaptive Strike, which is not a really good nuke early game because you don't have high enough stats to abuse the damage. And it's just too mana intensive to make it even more useful. As we see a gank going up a top lane, I missed that. Probably we do see instance just roaming a top lane or TPing top lane with a combination of chain stun and like a lot of conversion damage from the Eidolons, just making short work of the Necrolite, which is more impressive than it sounds, because Necrolite is a really difficult hero to gank in combination of his nice HP. And oh, looks like they're gonna go for Tidehunter. Tidehunter is not long for life here, as he just gets hexed to death here. Not too sure why he has gone for the hex, because Hex is a bit more mana intensive for the Impale, and the Impale compared to Impale, and the Impale actually does damage. As we see Sven ganking up to mid lane, a Braze firing off, and let's see if they're gonna be a Stormbolt. One hit and Stormbolt, 2 more raises, 1 more hit. Oh, missed down the heal, but does not matter. It's really standard hit, and looks like Yaffe could easily farm off these Serpent Wards as well. So really nice roaming actions from Instance so far in the game. Early 2-1 lead. Oh, did someone die? That I did not. Oh, that it was Tidehunter. Sorry. Early nice roaming action from Nirvana, which is kind of what you expect from these kind of pro team. It is 6 minutes. I'm looking forward for the support players from both teams replacing the River Wards, which they're not replaced yet. As we see even more initiation going on the Morphling. That cast bouncing twice now, 3 times, but that third one being waveformed by Nirvana. So really well played there, or lucky, I guess. And it looks like he does have 6 charge of the magic wand, but he really need to be careful. It looks like there is a Fissure coming in. A Blind Impale. No Blind Impale. That Fissure is gonna... No, that magic stick is gonna make him stick him up. There is gonna be initiation going in. I think that was a mistake here. That is what I mean by over-aggression by Nirvana Zoe here. Waveforming in with like 200 HP. With the Rasa coming in. And another nice Fissure. Gonna... Oh! Yaffe showing that why he is the famed Nevermore player that he is, but he's gonna get picked off. That tower is gonna pick off the line here, and wow, Yaffe buys back, and he's gonna be hella pissed coming in. 1 raise, 2 raise, and he's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, no third raise going on the Rasa, and that buyback again, showing that aggressive playing style that Nirvana does have, buying back very aggressively. We do see the observer saying that early game buyback is very cheap. I think that is correct. I think that buyback only costs maybe 200 gold, 250 gold, 300 gold. It's something cheap. And the fact that he just got like 6 or 7 creep kills, basically, you know, he got all the money back that he spent on the buyback. So it is not too bad of a decision if you use buyback early game. But you really gotta know what you gotta do. A little bit convergence in this in this river spot, as we see. Oh, Sven! Oh, Sven is trapped. Sven is in low trouble. Earthshaker canceling. What a nice Fissure. That is a perfect Fissure here. And looks like the Necrolite is gonna pick up the kill there. Meanwhile, mid lane, a lot of teleportation going to the mid tower. I think they want to force a push on the Sentinel mid tower, and I don't think the Scourge... I don't think the Sentinel is in a position to defend it. Yeah, I don't think the defenders. So an early mid tower is going to be huge for Scourge here, because it allows them for easier ganking and easier Roshan area. And the Sentinel is not going to defend at this point, as my FPS is just taking a dump. Oh, my FPS. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit better as this tower falls here. Meanwhile, Scourge, a Sentinel taking advantage of having a lack of hero on the other lane, is going to try to push some pressure on the side lanes here. Not too successful, as they don't have too much of a good pushing hero. I think Yaffe is going to get this tower pushed down, though. Yaffe is going to go for this tower. Oh, is he going to get it? Yaffe is gonna get this tower, and he need to get back as soon as possible. Yaffe is farming pretty well at 53 and 13, 10 minutes in, so that's 5 a minute. Pretty respectable farm, as they're gonna go for the Sven. Sven taking some damage. Sven is gonna get chain stun death here, chain stun and nuke to death. Yaffe not being able to save his teammate by killing the Lion Time, just safely turns back here. Meanwhile, on the top lane, a lot of action there as well. We do see the Necrolite farming fairly standard, fairly freely. and he's going to be able to pick up a lot more creep kill. He is only a 39-8 though, so a little bit behind compared to the Nevermore. Let me see where DGC is at. DGC is at 32-3, but keep in mind that he does have quite a bit of neutral kills as well. So I'm going to have to apologize for my FPS a little bit dropping. I'm not too sure why it's going on. Maybe my computer's overheating. No, it feels... Oh, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Okay. Maybe hopefully it'll get a little bit better as the game progresses here. And we do see the Rasa picking up interest, not too bad. Meanwhile, on the top lane, a little bit of push going on. No, nice observable place on the river as we see Hunter coming in. Let's see if Hunter is... Oh, Hunter is not level 6 yet, so I don't think I can push. And actually, I'm gonna stop recording now and resume in a little bit because the FPS lag is just too much, just a little bit too much. And we're back with this hopefully lag-free game from now on with Scourge getting a couple heroes. Ooh, FPS, okay. My God. Oh, I see circles flashing. I see circles flashing. Earthshaker using an ultimate and killing shit, but my screen is lagging. Okay. I think things are okay now. Hopefully. Alright, things are good. Let me see if Earthshaker got a dagger. How did he get an ultimate off? He does not have a dagger. He has a bottle and boots of speed. I think he's saving him for a dagger though. He is at 600 gold, not too close. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, we do see Rasta trying to get his push going in. I think he's either saving up for his own dagger or a BKB. I gotta say BKB is a better choice here, even though it does not block Black Hole, but it will block the Ravage, Sven Stormbow, and whatever other non-ultimate spell coming your way. Which is, just very, very invaluable in terms of staying alive and casting your Hex, Shackle, Roll Wards, and all that stuff. And I'm not too sure what the Nirvana team game plan is. Of course, they do want to farm up their daggers and then BKB. But I'm not too sure whether they could win a team fight before then. And with both teams trying to, get some towers down, I think there will be a lot of clashes from now on. So... we'll see what happens. Fortunately for both teams, I guess, no one really have daggers yet. So we see a really nice AoE Stormbolt. Oh, wow. I think that ultimate was a little bit overkill because Jaffe was going to just raise them all down. But never mind that. They will just pick up the 2 heroes easily. And I think with that, they will get a fairly easy tower kill. The Earthshakers still have a DD rune, but that won't do you any good. Anyways, kind of a slow game, even though there's 17 kills in between. Kind of just both teams just farming up for their own stuff. I think if this kind of farming game kind of goes on, I think it will favor the China team a little bit more. They're a little bit more late game oriented, as we see DGC still carrying 5 clarity potions around. I would like to see him actually switching away from Intrets as he's clarity and bottling up, because you actually heal a little bit more when you use fixed restorative items and then getting a lower mana pool. But he's DGC, he's a lot better than I am. I'm just nitpicking at tiny little mistakes, because I like to do these DCDA shit. These guys gotta be careful. No, they should be okay. The Enigma is gonna get changed. And what a nice war trap on that Enigma. Enigma just casting spells before his eye. Now Sven a little bit in trouble. Eats an ultimate and is gonna get beat down by this big ass pole that Torrent's carrying. And whoa, these guys need to be careful. So two kills for 2 kills on this different parts of the map. We do see Banana getting some farm on his TIE Hunter, which is a rare sight that you generally don't see in Dota, because TIE Hunter doesn't really need that or any farm, to be honest. Urn of Shadow is picked up on the TIE Hunter, not a bad item choice. Looks like there is going to be a huge push coming up from the top lane, and this kind of push will buy the Earthshaker a lot of time for them to get the dagger. Someone is porting in. That person is really, really brave, but with enough teammate reinforcement, they should be okay. That cast bouncing a lot like crazy on these heroes, but I don't think the Nirvana team could chase. We do see 4 people teleporting up, so a little bit of over TPing. They definitely didn't need so many people teleporting, wasting some scroll. And again, it gave Earthshaker some free farming time, and he is sitting at 35 creep kills, which is a lot for an Earthshaker. Generally, you don't see Earthshaker with this amount of farm. Earthshaker is sitting at 1350 gold, and he is almost there to his dagger. And once he picks up his dagger, I think Scourge will be a lot stronger. I think they will have the kind of a dominance in terms of whenever a team fight happens. And one thing I'd like to know is that, look, he's actually picking up for 2 no talismans instead of energy boosters. I would just see a lot of there's a big fight coming on here as we see Witch Doctor is definitely going to be focused down. His Voodoo Restoration is restoring a lot of his health though, and keep in mind they do have a Necrolyze as well, so they do have some very, very potent healings here. As we see, this line is going to be picked down by DGC. Midnight Post doing a fair chunk of damage to the line there. Anyways, I was talking about the Earthshaker picking up no tallies instead of the booster shoes. I'm personally not a huge fan of booster shoes. Yeah, sure, it's 100 for something mana for the whole team, but the cooldown is just a little bit ridiculous. And it's a human nature is that, oh, the more mana I have, the more mana I will just uselessly spam my Fisher on, and that's kind of what you don't need on an Earthshaker asset. There's a huge engagement. Ravage gonna go on. They're gonna focus on the not that damaging with an ultimate, but that Rasta might fall down. Black Hole coming in, doing a lot of damage. Gets immediate impale Fisher and Earthshaker. I'm choking on my words here. We do see one hit. And missing a raise here, Yaphet missing a raise. Someone take a screenshot of that. Oh wow, I don't think he would have killed the Necrolyte. Probably not. Necrolyte's very, very tanky. He has a lot of HP and a hood, or a cloak. But really well played by Lion, canceling that black hole immediately. Or maybe a second after his cast. But Shadow Fiend doing as much damage he was trying to do before he died. A little bit uncharacteristic of Yaphet actually missing a raise. Because like that never happens. Like, just go out and buy a lottery ticket or something, because you might win, because you just witnessed something that does not happen a lot or at all. Sven farming for his own Blink Dagger of his own, and he's poor, man. He only have 1,000 gold. Maybe he'll skip Blink Dagger altogether and go for a BKB first, which is not all too uncommon. But he's spending a lot of time ganking Silings and whatnot. And this is what I don't like about Sven. I mean, sure, he is a fairly money independent hero, and he's a good ganker and all that stuff. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I don't like Sven, but I'm having trouble finding like glaring faults for that hero. Like, I don't know. I still don't like that hero that often. And that Earthshaker actually is getting his farm on. And he is gonna pick up his stack. No? Why? Oh no! Oh no, Earthshaker! Oh no, Earthshaker! Earthshaker's gonna at least get a Fisher off. Nope. No, he is not going to get a Fisher off. I don't think he could have get a Fisher off, even if he wanted to, because Malphus would have stunned between the long casting animation of his Fisher. Meanwhile, Scourge at this point is going to go for Roshan. They do have the map control to do it, and because they are doing a lot of damage, they will pick up the Aegis for the Rasa. This kind of reminds me of Ehome Burning's Rasa back in ESWC, who got Aegis. And I think it was a quick Blink Dagger, or was it a quick BKB? I forgot, but it's very reminiscent of Ehome Burning's play. And when you're comparing someone to Ehome Burning, that person gotta be good. Which, by the way, is also very strange. This is the first time ever I've seen Starsboba not putting Soso on solo mid, because like Starsboba's solo mid has always been so soon, and I'm not too sure why he didn't go solo. Why didn't he even play the Rasta this game? Maybe he felt that he needed to hard carry with the Necrolyte this game. Whatever, they know what they're doing. And as we see a Vanguard Hood coming on the Necrolyte. I'm not a big fan of Vanguard range heroes. If you just kind of sit down and do the math craft about a Vanguard on a range hero in comparison to Mecha on a range hero, I think Mecha on more cases than not wins, especially if you're getting a hood right after. And because the AoE heal, like when it comes down to it, the stats, the armor, the AoE heal just blocks more damage than a Vanguard would. And the fact that you even heal your teammate at that point is just too insane. And generally, they like to focus on the Necrolite a lot.